I remember that picture, and it's crazy because that's just how it was. Like, those days you cherish because that song had Pootie and Debo on it. Like, I can't.
Wow, I forgot about that.
I get to cherish that because you ain't gonna get to hear music like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad that I was a guy who put features together that you typically didn't get to hear together. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm gonna take from that. Like, that video shoot, even when the next scene when we was on Collins, with Lil Nut, Lil E, I mean,
Yes.
everybody was out there. They brought their toys out. I mean, they whole neighborhood rock out with me still to this day from that. Like, I was good over there, you hear me? Good. I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying, for they whole little section. They rock out with me.
And I'm glad I asked that question because I totally forgot those two were on the same song together.
That's the song.
And
That song was silly.
I remember. And you were the glue to that situation. You know, no matter how it turned out, we all know that story, but just to be able to look back on that, like you said, that's documented. You know what I mean? Like, they'll never see that again.
No, and just for the youngsters, like, do music together in Indianapolis. Work together, work with different producers you typically wouldn't work with, you know what I mean? Open your door, don't keep it closed all the time. Open that window up, let them crawl through sometimes. Everything ain't gotta come out. If the collab wasn't dope as you wanted it to be, you could shelf it. But at least you tried. Try some new shit, try it out.
And the last thing I want to ask you is, you know, we all know Young Tone, the money man, Young Tone. But I feel like Maxie has moved over into a new realm, a new, I won't call it like a new scene, because I hate when people like separate the scenes. It's all Naptown. It's just a different form of art, you know what I mean, of the art. Like, I feel like Maxie is also in that realm now. Talk a little bit about that transformation.
Your boy's in some new rooms. I'm in some different rooms right now. You know, shout out to the people that's opening those doors and allowing me to walk through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, but I've always been more than what people expected or what people see. Like, I have a lot in me, so if I want people to support that, a lot of times I support other people first. So you might see me out in Fountain Square or downtown or these other scenes rocking out, supporting them, because I want the support back too. Like, a lot of people be expecting support, but you gotta support others to get support. So with that being said, I found myself in a lot of different clubs and a lot of different situations, just rubbing elbows with people. And those years of doing that have manifested and grown into some great situations right now. You know what I mean? Shout out to MELI and Allen with Gang Gang. I mean, I feel like they're like superheroes around this motherfucker. Like, the things that they're doing for Indianapolis and the culture, like, it's just incredible. Like, it's just a lot more tastemakers and it's a lot more people in position now that are making things happen in Indianapolis. And I'm just grateful to have rubbed elbows with them in the past and still be able to do the same thing.
What's up, man? Well, last thing I want to ask you is if you had something to tell the younger upcoming artists, from the music to the clothing to the business to the influence in the city to your face on the wall, like, I mean, what would you tell a young man that's starting out at the, what was the Bloomington place? I'm sorry, I forgot. Upward Bound. What would you tell a guy starting at Upward Bound?
I say,
from this position,
just from personal experiences, you're gonna rub people the wrong way sometimes, because I know I have, and sometimes you don't even know it. You might not understand how or why things happen a certain way, but you just gotta fight through it, and and recognize who you are and look in the mirror and understand it's okay to check yourself. And you just gotta, I would say, if you believe in yourself, go for it, man. Can't do nothing without a team. You can, but it works faster and more efficient with others. Damn, I had a good one, but you kept talking, and I had to let you finish your question. I had one. What was the question? One more time. Say the question one more time.
It was just, what would you tell a guy that was at Upward Bound? You know what I mean? From the
Damn,
business.
there was one more thing I wanted to say.
From the music all the way up through the clothing to the influence to, you know, all of the culmination of what you've been able to accomplish. How can somebody starting at Upward Bound get there? Because now they watching you. The same way you watch Lil Nut, the same way you watch Jimmy Mack, same way you watch G Fresh.
Pay how you weigh. A lot of times I found myself taking shortcuts or tip people. Man, I know that sounds stupid, man, but I swear to God, bro, if you pay people what they worth, and you tip people, and you build you a team, man, you're gonna find yourself in some good places. That's my advice, bro. And I know that it'll work. I found myself taking shortcuts just because I ain't have it all the time. You feel me? If you ain't got it, don't do it. Wait till you do got it. Don't do no shortcuts. People are gonna respect you more. Because at the end of the day, a lot of things is about relationships. It ain't even about the money. It ain't even about the money. It's about the relationships. So do not fuck up the relationships being cheap.
Man.
Or
I tell you, I'm gonna leave.
Because you ain't got it. Or because you ain't got it. Because sometimes you just ain't got it.
Right.
But a lot of things ain't built off money.
Relationships will get you in rooms.
It's about the relationships.
Money can't buy. Well, hey, man, I appreciate it. We here, Stop Beefing Radio TV, Maxie. Thank you so much for going through this, man. Like, this needed to be done. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, as extensive as your story is, we probably could have went another hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I missed a ton of stories that I had in my mind. But, you know, we may have to do a part 2. But I just wanted to say I appreciate what you've done, the man you've grown into. Like, I knew you when you was a kid. You know what I mean? Like, that's the most rewarding thing to me is watching you guys grow into men, fathers, responsible, influential people in our neighborhood and communities. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a joy to watch, man. So, you know, Stop Beefing Radio TV, man. Keep doing what you do, bro.
Thank you, bro. Shout out to Stop Beefing. It's always love out the gate.